Nibsy the Mouse here. You might be wondering where Chester Grimm is at, eh? Well, if you missed the last episode, I'll give you the skinny, what? Chester was all ready to give you folks one hell of a show. Then he found out his old pal Mr. Whamser was dead. Now, you might be saying, wait up a tick, Nibsy. Whamser was a zombie, so he was already dead, oi? True enough, but the mouldy old bleeder finally went and decomposed to the point of no return. Grimm started showing a wretched film, This Is Hormel, about the dismemberment of farm animals. Then I showed up and offered my help in bringing Wormsy back to life, since I'm something of an expert on the subject. So, Chester, and that potato-headed sidekick of his, took to the city morgue in an effort to retrieve the corpse of the corpse.
We did it! We did it! Omar and I did it, Nibsy! You can take off that policeman's uniform now, Omar. We had business to tend to. Oh, yes, you've done a fine job, sir. Oh, fine job. Expect an extra hearty portion of lukewarm gruel in your bucket tonight.
Oh, well, welcome back there, Chester. What you got in the sack, mate? You hit the drive-thru at Taco Jones on the way back, eh?
Oh, Nibsy, you little rascal. This is Mr. Wormser's head. We tried to acquire the entire body, but it seems that putrescence got the best of his torso.
Like I said, Grimm, all we really need is his brain. I guess it wouldn't hurt to keep it inside his skull, though.
Well, now, where do we begin, Nibsy?
Well, I made a list of things I need. It's sitting right there.
Oh, a list! I love lists. Yes. I do believe I have everything we need here. Yes, right here in the Mausoleum. Oh, and what nice penmanship you have.
Thanks, that's a lot. I used me back there foot because up front I got the shakes.
Well, dear friends, it looks like we're about to bring our lovable Mr. Wormser back from the dead. Omar, run down to the root cellar and bring back that old fish tank. Yes, that one. And be careful not to step on Tiny Marvin on your way down.
Who is Tiny Marvin?
In the meantime, while I gather up the particulars for the rest of the list here, why don't you enjoy some more of This Is Hormel?
Another phase of the disassembly process is the separation of the shoulder and front feet from the carcass. Hormel pig's feet are delicacy items. The front feet from all the pigs Hormel buys are used in the manufacture of this product. Pickled pig's feet are very tasty and attractively packaged too. The shoulders supply the skins used in the production of gelatin. The skins are fed into a grinder and are shown emerging here. A series of cooking, filtering, and chilling operations occur before the gelatin is extruded onto a conveyor belt in this spaghetti-like form. A moving arm now spreads the gelatin evenly on another belt conveyor. This mattress of gelatin will travel through two dryers. The dried gelatin is now broken down into small particles and conveyed by auger to a grinder for final granulation. The finished product is weighed and packaged in bulk containers. Many hours are spent in research laboratories at Hormel in an effort to discover new food formulas. Gelatin is one of the many Hormel products that has been constantly researched and tested. Hormel gelatin is sold to candy and other food manufacturers for, among other things, colorful and wholesome desserts. Pork shoulder and ham meat are taken from this picnic boning line and used for the manufacture of Spam, the most popular luncheon meat in the country. The picnic and ham meat is first ground through a medium coarse plate. A lab technician then takes a sample of the Spam mixture for a lean percentage test. The meat is carefully tamped and the canister is sealed. The dials are standardized and the sample is placed in the electronic anal ray unit for analysis. Within seconds, this machine accurately reads the lean percentage of the sample. The results are recorded by the lab technician and adjustments, if necessary, are made. Mixer blades stir ground Spam meat under vacuum and refrigeration until it becomes thoroughly blended. The raw material is then pumped to the can filling machines where the tins are automatically filled and vacuum sealed. The cans are then fed to the massive 65-foot hydrostatic cooking tower. This huge unit is equipped with a conveyorized chain of trays that carry the cans through processing cycles of cooking, chilling, sterilizing, and drying. When fully loaded, this towering structure can hold 38,500 12-ounce cans. Well over 350 Spam cans per minute are discharged from this cooker, the only one in the United States capable of handling oblong tins. The conveyor lines leaving the cooker carry the cans directly to automated equipment for orderly assembly and packaging. The formation and packing of Spam boxes is an impressive sight in itself. The box is first formed, the bottom is closed, and the empty carton is positioned for filling. The case is sealed and the product moves by elevator to the storage cooler. Another area of the Hormel plant to be visited. The Rugg family is directed to beef operations. A modern on-the-rail dressing system moves the cattle to the mechanical skinner. Two long arms move outward and are affixed to the beef hide. This operation pulls the hide away from the rib area without scoring it or chipping into the meat. The remainder of the hide removal process is accomplished with a motorized chain that is fastened to the hide and which pulls the hide from the animal in a clean and efficient manner. The hides are then dropped to the hide cellar. At the fleshing machine, all residue of fat and impurities are removed. Next, the hides are stretched out on a table for final trimming. Salt, a valued preservative, is then added to make certain that the hides can be shipped to distant tanneries without spoilage. The hides are folded, tied, and are now ready for shipment.
Hudson Frosted on the really right and blah, blah, blah. Oh, you're back. Wonderful. It seems that Nibsy is almost completed with his construction. In the meantime, why don't we take a short time out? See you on the other side.
And Bingo impressionable. That's why here at this station, we watch the programs and commercials your child watches carefully. He may see bad guys, but not in the role of heroes. And he'll learn that crime doesn't pay. Because your child's welfare is our concern, too. That's part of our code. The code of the National Association of Broadcasters for television and the greater public interest.
Gaylord! Gaylord! Gaylord, you look kind of crazy, you move kind of lazy. See what he'll do. Gaylord, when you pull his leash, he'll walkity walk with you. Arf, arf.
Gaylord the pup is full of tricks. Watch. Back up, Gaylord. Atta boy. Now climb, Gaylord. Up, up. Now fetch your bone. Got it. Good boy, Gaylord.
Gaylord, you look kind of crazy, you move kind of lazy. See what he'll do. Gaylord, when you pull his leash, he'll walkity walk with you. Arf, arf.
Gaylord comes with a bone of his own. He's a wonderful toy. He's ideal.
Gaylord, when you pull his leash, he'll walkity walk with you. Arf, arf.
Is that it?
Yeah, I've done all an evil mouse can do. It's up to the good Lord now. In about 700,000 votes. Omar, flip the switch, you wanker!
Nothing happened. Are you sure you did that right?
Yeah, I know. Looks right to me.
Well, it was a valiant effort, my friend.
Bugger all. Brain must have been too decayed.
Nibsy! Nibsy! Look!
By the Queen's bloomers!
It's alive! Alive, I tell you! Oh, Nibsy, you wonderful rat! Oh, this is such an exciting time! Well now, folks, why don't you finish watching This Is Hormel while we allow Mr. Wormser some time to recuperate from his procedure? We'll be back.
Thousands of pounds of wieners are produced daily at Hormel. Boneless beef and pork are the selected meats used in the manufacture of Hormel wieners. All raw materials are kept under constant cold temperatures. The meat is dumped into this huge grinder, which is capable of handling loads up to 1,000 pounds. Freshly ground meat arrives from the grinder. The operator handles the grinding, scaling, and conveying of meat to the blender. Blending is now taking place. The Hormel Batchmaster at the electronic control panel sets the standard formula on the dials. The feed augers are activated, and the exact amounts of meat needed to make the prescribed batch are now brought together. Meat ingredients are weighed on this scale belt en route to spices, formulated in our own flavoring department, are bagged for each particular batch. The blended ingredients are now vacuum mixed. It is next transported to the emulsifier hopper. The ingredients are completely emulsified, and the meat moves to the hopper of the stuffing machines. These ingenious machines automatically stuff and link the 84-foot strands of wieners. Artificial casings give them shape and form. Transferred to a conveyorized chain, the wieners pass through a spray wash and pre-tempering room, travel through 2 smokehouse units, a steam cooking and water shower, and then undergo a blast chill where the temperature is reduced to lock in all the juices and flavor. The wieners are now lifted from the chain and placed on supply tables for the stripping machine operators. This is where the artificial casings are removed. Skinless Hormel wieners leave the stripping machines and fall onto a conveyor belt system. The wieners are next discharged onto a much wider conveyor belt for even distribution to 4 high-speed takeaway belts. The wieners hurry to a slotted stainless steel belt where free-swinging deflectors arrange them into a single layer. Girls wearing plastic gloves do some manual alignment. The Hormel wieners are vacuum packaged and then move over an electronic checkweigher which rejects all underweight packages. Test servings of many new and well-established Hormel products are set up to check texture, flavor, tenderness, and color. Among the many considerations when marketing a product is, will people like it? Taste panels are effective in controlling quality and determining whether new products will meet consumer acceptance. The wieners are packed in cartons, placed on a conveyor, and headed for the loading dock. After loading in refrigerated railroad cars and Hormel trucks, the wieners are rushed to customers across the country. The tour takes the Rugg family to some production lines that can be viewed from this ideal location. Carefully selected choice beef and plump red Idaho beans are used when making Hormel chili. This automatic sorting machine throws away imperfect beans. For great chili, lean beef, beans, tomatoes, and exotic spices. The rich blend of ingredients are placed in the containers. They are then sealed and slowly cooked, bringing out the real chili flavor. Hormel chili, piping hot and ready to eat. Good. Just imagine the zesty aroma and tangy taste in this bowl. These eye-appealing products are manufactured. Convenience and quality have helped build the American consumer's acceptance of these various Hormel products. This tour was designed to acquaint the Rugg family with many features of the Hormel Company's everyday operation. Why not plan on visiting us soon? You're always welcome at Hormel, the home of fine food products.
Do you hear that? Nibsy, I believe Mr. Wormser is trying to communicate.
Yeah, or it might be like an EVP or something. You know, like in that White Noise movie. Shh, shh.
Shh! I think he's trying to speak to us.
Could be the filthy gypsies hanging around outside the garden. Always looking for grubs, those goddamn gypsies.
Mr. Wormser, can you hear me? It's me. It's Chester. Chester Grimm.
Speakers might be picking up a Vietnamese radio station.
Nibsy, silence.
What's happening? Where am I?
Mr. Wormser, it's me. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Everything is so blurry. Chester? Chester, is that you?
Yes. Yes! Oh, Mr. Wormser, I'm so glad you're back.
Back? What in the blue hell is this back? Why do I feel like I've got swimmers here?
Well, looks like my work here is done. Gotta go, chappie.
No, hang on a minute, Nibsy. I'm sure Mr. Wormser would like to thank you. After all, you are the one responsible for his resurrection.
My what?
No need, Governor, no need. Hey, Omar, how about a little game of cribbage, you and me?
Now, hold on just a second, Nibsy.
What happened to me?
That's right, Omar, cribbage. Cribbage, I say. Do you hear? See you later, Grim. Hang loose, Wormsy.
Talk to me, Grim. What's going on? Why does everything feel so wet and murky? Did I piss myself again in my latex catsuit?
Oh, heavens to Betsy! Your mind is a total blank, isn't it, Mr. Wormser? Tell me, what is the last thing you remember?
I remember feeling sick. Real sick. I tried to stand up and everything went black.
You mean you slipped into death's warm embrace?
No, I was watching a Tyler Perry movie when I fell into the television.
That'll do it.
Next thing you know, there was this bright light, and I heard a voice, like a little midget. Mr. Wormser, come into the light. All are welcome, all welcome. Come into the light.
Gadzooks!
Precisely. And then, suddenly, I felt all warm and cozy, like I was wrapped in a blanket of love. I felt at peace. I wasn't afraid anymore. It was the most beautiful experience I've ever had.
That's wonderful. Well, folks, I guess that's it for tonight's program.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. I walked along a glittering path in the middle of a lush green pasture. The sun was shining down on me. I didn't feel old or weak anymore. I felt whole again.
Oofa.
I heard a deep voice inside my head. It told me, "Welcome home, my son." And I felt a comforting hand touch me on my shoulder.
This may take a while. Why don't we allow our sponsors to advertise with us? That is how we pay the bills.
Birth defects strike over 250,000 infants a year in this country alone. What can we do about it? Plenty. You know, research has shown that some birth defects can be prevented by proper prenatal care, and that includes good nutrition.
Well, that's not bad, but 4 pounds in 2 weeks isn't terrific.
I'm Mark Hamill, asking you to protect the unborn and the newborn.
Pullets! That's right, pullets! I repeat, pullets! I reiterate, pullets! Eliop's Pullet Shack is the Tri-County's #1 supplier of baby hen chicks, better known as, wait for it, pullets! Boy, howdy doody, you ain't gonna give your young'uns a better Easter or birthday gift than a double handful of pullets. Dyed purty colors and just a cheapin' and a cheapin' to beat the band. You know how they do. Don't worry, day after you can just pull their heads off, toss them in the trash. No muss, no fuss. Kids will be tired up by then anyhow. Or fatten them up for next year's Easter dinner. what you do with your pullets is between you and the good Lord. Just make sure you buy your pullets, that's right, pullets, at Eliab's Pullet Shack. We're right across the street from Red Marmoset's Wine and Spirits. And for a limited time, buy a pound of pullets and get a free sack of brackets. That's right, brackets. Eliab's Pullet Shack. Our prices are downright insane. And so am I. Pullets.
And you wouldn't believe it. Then, all of a sudden, there was a sharp, stabbing pain in my back, like two cold metal hooks piercing my flesh. They pulled me out of the light, down into a dark, miserable abyss.
Abyss, you say?
Yeah, a painful, terrible pit of discomfort and wetness. And I know all about discomfort and wetness.
Oh, Mr. Wormser, my dearest pal, I should come clean. The truth is, you died. No, I mean you really, really died. Your body decomposed so badly that you finally shook off your precious little mortal coil. And I was so stricken with grief that I enlisted the aid of Nibsy the Mouse to bring you back from the dead.
Back from the dead?
Yes. I'll admit that was a little selfish on my part. But you must admit it was a rousing success.
Say, Grim, why is it I can't stand up? And why do you look so damn colorful?
Perhaps I can make things a little clearer for you. There now. Is that better?
Oh, sweet Jesus! I'm a f***ing disembodied head in a f***ing fish tank?
Yes, yes! We saved you! Oh, you're such a very important part of the Mausoleum, Mr. Wormser. And with Nibsy's help, you'll be with us forever.
What have you done? What have you bastards done to me?